These LED strip lights are 75 bucks for 16 feet. Are they worth it? We're about to find out. All right, guys, so full disclaimer, this isn't a paid sponsorship. I don't know anybody at Govee that is gonna help me with these, or I'll have a discount code or anything like that. However, just a quick backstory. I first was introduced to Govee with these little baby Govee lights right here that I started for smaller projects and my kids' name signs and stuff like that. So long story short, I did have a customer that actually requested these for some floating shelves, and I tried them out. I actually personally loved them, but they were a little steep for the price, but you know, the customer pays for all these materials and services. So I went along with it. That's what he was comfortable with. And it introduced me to a higher level of Govee, to the extent to where I started trying them out on my own personal projects. Well, not really personal projects, but I had another contract for a sign for the cook shack, which I'm actually going to see if I can post in this video description, so you can see how it integrated with the signage and everything like that. So one thing I do love about Govee is that it has the app, and you can go ahead and do all these different settings with it. It's very bright. The lumens aren't as bright. However, you get your bang for your buck on these, I would suggest. But we're gonna go ahead and install it on this back frame right here that I made specifically for my logo. I'm gonna do the opening and everything like that so we can see what we're getting into. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this bad boy up. I'm gonna show you what a $75 box of LED lights gets you here. So take these little tabs off, pop the lid. Junk. Look how fancy this is. Okay. So here is the tab. I'll mess with that here in a minute. Underneath. All right. So here are the clips. I don't really use these. Alcohol prep pads. Depends on what you're sticking it on. I haven't used those either. And here is the plug. More, I know the instructions, the paperwork, and how to sync and everything like that. So that's not necessary. Not when you're a man doing all this stuff.
I don't need it where I'm going.
Just kind of figure it out. So what I do like, however, is this bad boy, because it's actually where you can connect it to Alexa and you can just tell her what to do with all the lighting. But I don't have Alexa, but so on, this is going to be the just the permanent color settings, different colors, and then these will be the integrated patterns. However, I'm going to show you the app as well as best I can, because I also use my phone to do these recordings, so that's going to be different. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. Okay. And then what I love about these, if you can see closely, it's got a very thick, heavy-duty setup, and the adhesive in the back is really nice. And they're actually set up to where you can connect these to another full strip of 16 foot, and it'll still run the same amount of power. So you can actually connect two if you'd like. Or they also have a adapter that's 15 inches or 16 inches, just to make a little extra. It's like 16 bucks. All right, here we go. It's not even summer yet. San Antonio. All right, guys. So one thing I would definitely suggest before you get into the nitty-gritty of all this work that you're going to have to do before you install everything is just go ahead and plug it in and give it a test before you even get that far, because sometimes, not all the time, there are issues where it just won't start up. But one thing I have already experienced with the Govee is that they will replace this no problem. All you got to do is send a picture of it plugged in not working, or a video. All right, so as soon as everything's plugged in, Everything's plugged into the power strip. So as soon as this makes contact, it should do a spark. Not a spark, but it should do a light. It should do a little light show for us. There we go.
It's alive!
Boom. Oh man, that's nice. Even better, give me a little show. Sometimes it just does like a quick flash, but looks like we're good to go on all lights. Then we can just do a quick test run on all the colors. So, a flash here and there. It has music setting and voice setting. Okay. We're good there. All right, so we're good to go. All right, guys, so one cool trick that I just tried out doing not too long ago, more like about 15 minutes ago, is I got my tape measure just to, I mean, I already know the general, it's gonna fit, but I wanted to play with my tape measure to try to see if I could measure out the exact length that I'm gonna need for this cord. And happy accident, right? I went ahead and just started doing this with the tape measure along the frame, the inside of the frame, and it worked out pretty cool. You can see here.
You're an idiot, you know that.
And it looks like I have to go all the way to, where are we at? About 15 and a half feet. All right, guys, so one thing that I didn't account for, and sometimes I forget, I'll say most of the time I forget, is that this piece to plug it in, it's actually wider than the strip itself. So instead of putting too much of a gap channel for this entire strip, what I have ended up doing in the past, and today of course, is I went ahead and took my 1/2-inch bit for my drill and I bored a hole right towards the bottom to where I could actually just throw it right in there, and then you can plug in right here. Easy to go. All right, so I'm getting towards the tail end here. I got everything started, and then I went all the way up and over and around. Okay, so I have just over the amount that I need. And so these lights, you can technically cut them. However, it's very risky. I don't like doing it. I've done it before, and it's one of those things where if you can get away from it, try not to. Just cause if you cut it wrong, I don't know if they'll return you new lights. I don't know their policy on that. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually just gonna overlap where I started, because it's only like almost 6 inches. So it's not really worth the hassle of losing it, because you can only cut it at a certain point. If you cut it at the point that you're supposed to, you could probably be short by like 5 or I don't know, even a foot. I think that's the only cut point. Anyways, not worth it, because then you wouldn't have any light right here. So, fat people refuse to let go of the foods that made them fat. Fit people do whatever it takes to stay fit. Huh. That's right, we do whatever it takes to stay fit. Thin crust. Okay, so there was a little bit of a different issue with installing this frame. Is when I tested it, the frame was a little bit too far back with the lights. It was kind of hitting the sides here, not so much the front. So I actually put some spacers right here behind it, almost 2 inches on the top and the bottom. A better lighting show. So let's go ahead and turn it on, shut all the lights off, so that way y'all can see the latest here. Okay, so let me do the show. Oh, that's the voice activated. Check, check, check. Let's do, there we go. Come on, come on, there we go. So it puts the light on top of the logo rather than beside it, with that extra gap there behind the wall. Looks pretty sharp though. There's a lot of cool settings with the app. Let me do another one. Is this the sound? This is the sound for the music. So if you put a speaker, like a Bluetooth speaker, like right here by the mic, it'll go to the beat like it's going to my voice. See, just nothing. Boo, boo. And this one, just I guess it's sound activated. So it's still reading my voice and flashing. So it'll only flash when it hears the noise, which is still pretty cool too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So here are the steady colors. That's pretty sharp. That's pretty sharp. And then here is the other one. It's like a bright blue. Pretty cool. Definitely love these lights. Worth the money. Last one. Way too cool. Way cool. Get a good view of how bright they are. All right. Fat people refuse to let go of the foods that made them fat. Fit people do whatever it takes to stay fit. We sure do. We sure do. Cheers to that. All right, guys, so overall, these lights, $75 Govee M1 lights, definitely worth the penny, worth the purchase, worth the investment. As you can see behind me, these lights, I have the lights on in my shop. I have a lot of them on. I would say 90% of my lights are on, and this is still very bright. So I would definitely recommend these for indoor use, whether you have lots of lighting or a little lighting. It's definitely gonna be prominent, as you can see behind me. I'll even do a pattern here. Let's go ahead and do a quick little light show just to show you how cool that is. I think this is, yeah, it's sound activated, so it's gonna be going to the sound of my voice. I can't put music on right now, but obviously I would recommend these, and if this video, this content has helped you in any way, I would invite you to like and subscribe for this channel, because I'm gonna be doing more latest and greatest lighting tools and such as, so to help you, to help me, and to help everybody become a better builder, creator, and we'll get to it. All right, thank you and have a great day.